Jump into this game. I'm just going to be reviewing a game I've pre-recorded and had a little bit of time to finally sit down and go through. So what we've jumped into is Thepain 2314 against Lucconi. Lucconi is playing the Ferren BG and is up against what looks to be a split of Underdepths and Froglar Swamp. I'm just currently curious, so looks to be that the Ferrens have the advantage. They've got the speed and they've already got some defense. The two Silent Masters with preparation slowly ramping up, and all of the Ferrens love to be mobile. They all have a little bit of Portal Watcher or Portal Walker, so if they can be relocated, they start getting some crazy damage. I'm just seeing if the Alchemist has a way into the font, and he currently doesn't. He doesn't have a way into the other font, so this puts him at an awkward spot. Even if he were to engage, he is a support champ, so he's not that strong. And then we see they start lining up a lot more defensively. So I'm like, okay. The moment I've seen them move back, this is clearly they've gone on defense play. And with the two marsh songs, they're generating enough Nora to be quite even at this point in time. So the question is what to do with the Ferrens. The immediate thought is, let's go up the aggression, need to start turning up. So that one's in range. Would I move a bit closer? I seem to be a bit more aggressive than I probably should be, and tend to go barreling in a little bit too early. Interesting. Still lining up. So this is... looks to be they're just going to engage once comfortable and all of the preparation stacks are up. Right now, I imagine if they want to get in, so if the Thepain wants to get in to the font, he would be able to, but it will open him up to probably double tap for free. We also see he's got the collective and just what it does, so we know that he wants to play a lot of different races. The more races, the better, as that will balance out. And oof, the preparation on the Minotaur color with the ready multi-attack, he's going to have one round where he is going to be incredibly dangerous. So far, a very patient game. I'm just going, okay. This is much quieter than I'm used to, as I would have expected a little bit of aggression, but with a stitched first and an Imp Alchemist, he doesn't really have that much damage. So the query then goes, what do you do? How do you manage this situation? Because I'd be thinking, yeah, like, the Stitch first hits hard, but he's not that high HP, so he's gone even further back, so he's really pulling away. So they're all just moving slightly away, slightly away. And we see the Ferk Mindweaver has all the wonders. Then we've got the Hydraxor and an illusion one. Luckily it's not too hard to tell which is which. And I'm just having a quick read of all the various upgrades and thinking, okay, what is the Ferren player going to do? At this point I would be definitely keen to contest the font. I'd see no reason not to. You've got effectively the same amount of champs, you've got a better position. I'd be, yep, I would comfortably go in there too. Like, Sure, the Minotaur colour is going to do some damage, but it's only once. Once he's done it, he's going to be effectively dead in the water for quite some time. Up come the Silent Masters. So he's just lining up, contesting the font, saying, what are you going to do? Because there's two champs that aren't going to be able to participate in any meaningful way. And only the colour is in position to do anything, which still makes this quite safe, I believe. Then we've got a little Ferren Pouncer. I've always liked the artwork for the Ferren Pouncer. Don't know why, just have. So all of them with Portal Walker, and we know that a spell has been cast. Given that Lucconi has cast a spell, I would presume. This bit has suddenly thrown me and I've been like, wait a second, the colour completely stepped out of the font? Then he's going to get punished by the ST bonus stepping in and lose 2 AP for no great reason. Yay for them. Augment Creation, providing extra damage on anything made. So we see the Stitch first lose a little bit of AP. I mean, the colour can still double attack should he choose. The Imp's just lining up. Again, very much in a supportive way. And we're just seeing everything move. We see the illusion. I believe that's the illusion Hydraxor, or is it the real one? This is the real one. So the real one, he's contemplating sending down. Nope, he's kept it behind the Stitched. And again, everything's positioned defensively. This is going to start making that the Silent Masters are going to have a field day. So he can double attack with the colour if he wishes on the Wanderer. We'll see if he does. Come on. One of you's got to hit someone soon. Some immense pacifist gameplay. There we go. 1 attack. 2 attacks. So he's done massive damage, at least to 1 Ferren Wanderer. Has he got anything else to follow it up with? Action potion being granted to the Stitched first. And then passes the turn. So now we've got these Silent Masters with 1 to 6 range fully charged. So they are prepared to do some immense damage should they wish. A Portal Walker. Come on. All of these guys just slowly coming up. And by slowly, I actually mean they're coming up at a great rate. They've got some really good speed. So we can see this guy is also with multi-attack, so he's comfortably in range. What spell did we have? Tundra Discipline. So he swapped places using the, I believe that's Tundra Discipline, and now it's just Stitched first. So a really expensive Nora champion in a really awful spot. Already he is pretty much gone. So is that Silent Master interested in the Ferk Mindweaver? It's a good question. Oh, he's just gone for the real. So they're getting some real damage on the Hydraxor. Finishing off the Stitched. And we've still got some attacks able to go out should they wish. Another tap on the Hydraxor. It's the crazy amount of damage these guys can do. I mean, literally, they've one-rounded, stitched, and Hydraxor in with ease. It's really powerful. And now we can see that the Minotaur colour has some damage but no ability to put it down. And this is just an illusion, so it's harmless. But at least the Nora globes went over to the Thepain. So he's got a bit more of an ability to fight back. The question is, what is he going to do? Because he's no longer got the action potion. The Imp's already used that on the Stitched first. And we see the Jix Shadow Sworn. And a Collective Ambassador. So we've got a bunch of that. One of the things I was really curious about is, does the illusion cleanse? I don't believe so, but I was curious. So we can see that he is now moving around. Oh, so he's pounced the illusion and it just means it dies, so that's interesting. So I wonder how that damage mechanic works. It seems it must come at the start and then the relocation at the second. Oh, Cloud Wisp going up. So we can, I'm guessing that the Minotaur colour is on the menu. Let's see what he's got. Because right now it looks, the fun bit is with the illusions it looks like the numbers are even. They really are not. 2 taps, so that guy is basically slowly getting pounded. He's got no ability to go over there, nor does this. You don't have the range, so that's not happening. So what is his plan? Like, I mean, getting rid of the remains isn't bad, then you get at least the Nora. And then start... Ooh! The Ferren hideout, so he's going to start relocating people in. That's a good one, because he's now not in range of a double tap, but because they're getting the benefit, that makes so much difference. All of those extra attacks, just because they're getting that extra 1 AP. Such a difference. So that puts it at 3 champs against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got the Imp, the Mindweaver, and the Jix against 2 Silent Masters, 1 Ferren Master, and 2 Ferren Pouncers. So he's got reasonable. It's just the question, what is he going to do? Because now does he want to contest this font? If that guy comes in, he's putting himself at significant risk again. Because, yeah, I can see the double attack potential, but this is still very risky. I'm just having a little look. That's the real one. I don't get why he's brought that Imp so much closer to the Ferren Wanderer. So he's keeping Jix back, so he doesn't want to go in. But what is the Imp going to do? Has he dropped a relic? Nope, an attempt for a spell. Hit by a snowblind, but it still works. And then he throws in the illusion, so the Imp's gone in. Interesting. So the good thing about Bubble for some is you do get the ability to dispel it, which can be useful, but I don't think there's any immediate dispel for them. So, illusion gone. I was just weighing up and seeing would that have been worth it. So what is he going to get up to with the Ferren Master? Leap is good. He jumps, so he's clearly going to go in. That's going to take a lot of damage. But still, 15, because he's in range of that. Got potential for swap. Don't think there's going to be too much the Silent Masters can do right now. They need to ramp up a bit more. Maybe hit, swap, hit. And use one Silent Master. But I don't see him doing 70-ish points of damage. Okay. So he's just locking this down. That goes through. Bit more damage. We get the Silent Master in. Another bit of damage. So they've actually completely broken through. Give him the swap, bring him in. And yeah, that kill for me was surprising. I wouldn't have thought he had the damage in play for that. So some font eruptions. Okay, 2 of them. That gets rid of the hideout, but all the Ferrens are still alive. Even if they are a little bit beaten up. The Jakes can't do anything. So I think that's a Silent Master down from the Collective Ambassador or the Ferk. Ferk's got 17 damage. Wouldn't it have been... small thing. I would have said that the Ferk should have hit the Pouncer instead. Just because it would have been more efficient from a damage perspective. Right, let's see. So probably the Pouncer is going to be able to break out, should he wish. Since I believe Pounce will be off cooldown. Then we will still have some activity with the Cloud Wisp. But this is really strong for the Ferren. So we've got 4 champions against 3, where one of the range champions for the Pain is very open right now. And I think that Silent Master is already built up a little bit more, so he's got some range to play with. Nora Globe going over to Lucconi. Oof, and Crystal Phoenix pop up that health. That now it just will run into whatever it feels like. You can suicide bomb the Crystal Phoenix just so you get the immortality and you can drop it again for another heal should you need. So we've got at least a double attack available to the Ferren Pouncer. I think potentially a double attack available to the Silent Master. And the way it works, I think there's still room. Okay, there goes the illusion. So I use the other Ferren Pouncer just to do Pounce to clear it off. There's the Pounce. 5 damage just because of the Majestic. He's got to come a bit closer. So he's got Dictate. So he's going to steal. There he goes. Gets another attack in. Isn't a huge amount that guy can do. There we go. Have another hit. Another kick. He lives. He's still alive, just. But it looks like... Nope. No finishing. It's so tempting to say I think he should have deployed that just so he would have gotten the aura effect. Or at least it looked like I could see an aura. But now we've got all fonts contested or owned by Lucconi. So this looks to be... And yeah, he's committed that. Sacrifice. So he's got at least the Nora to pull this off for a little bit longer. So he's now in. Not sure which way the Manic would take him. Okay, spells. Maddening Echoes. Ourselves a heal with the Bog-like Crystal. Don't think that's... I mean, the Life Siphon's really good. Needs to get an attack in with Collective Ambassador to kill that. If he doesn't, then Jix will be fine. But it should be a kill. Okay, that means that everything is going to stay alive for now. That's going to cause some problems in a marsh song. So yep, he stays alive. Can always take a step back. Ooh, that's a good clear by the Arctic Whale, clearing off that poison trap. That was really well played. Otherwise that could have been very bad. That would have at least caused potentially 2 to 3. Oh, that was a good game. So, hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.